How to improve your memory. A complete guide with real-life examples. Hello and welcome to this video. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Or met someone new and, just seconds later, struggled to recall their name? Don't worry, you're not alone. Our memory is one of the most important tools we have. But just like a muscle, it needs to be trained and exercised. In this video, I'll share powerful techniques to boost your memory, backed by science, and explain how you can remember things better and faster. I'll also provide real-life examples to make these techniques easier to understand. So, stay with me till the end, because by the time you finish this video, you'll have the tools to supercharge your brain. Section 1. Understanding memory. Before we jump into techniques, let's first understand how memory works. Your brain processes information in three main stages. 1. Encoding. This is the first step, where information enters your brain. The more attention you give, the better the encoding. 2. Storage. This is where the brain keeps the information for future use. The stronger the connection, the easier it is to retrieve. 3. Retrieval. This is when you try to recall stored information. The more connections your brain has, the easier it is to remember. Example. Imagine you meet someone named Alex at a party. If you're distracted, you might not encode the name properly. If you repeat the name, "Nice to meet you, Alex," quote, your brain will have a stronger memory of it. Later, if you associate Alex with something, like, Alex loves art, it will be easier to retrieve the name later. Section 2. Memory boosting techniques. 1. Pay attention and remove distractions. Your memory can only process what you focus on. If you're multitasking, you're not encoding information properly. Focus on one task at a time. Remove distractions like social media and TV when studying or working. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. And repeat. Example. Imagine you're studying for an exam while watching TV. Chances are, you'll forget most of what you read. But if you study in a quiet room, focusing only on your book, you'll remember more. 2. Use mnemonics and memory aids. Mnemonics are tricks that help you remember things more easily. Acronyms. To remember the planets, use "My very educated mother just served us nachos." Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Rhymes and songs. Turning information into a song makes it easier to remember. Visual associations. Picture something funny to remember a fact. Link method. Create a story connecting items you need to remember. Example. If you need to buy apples, eggs, and milk from the store, imagine a giant apple wearing an egg hat, drinking milk from a straw. This fun image will make it easier to recall your shopping list. 3. Practice repetition and spaced learning. Repetition strengthens your memory. Use spaced repetition. Instead of cramming, review information over time. Write things down and read them aloud. Use flashcards for reinforcement. Example. If you're learning a new language, don't just memorize 50 words in one sitting. Instead, learn 5 words a day and review them frequently over time. 4. Chunking information. Breaking big information into smaller chunks helps memory. Instead of remembering 9,876,543,210, break it into 9876543210. Group similar concepts together when studying. Example. Ever wonder why phone numbers are grouped into sections? It's because smaller chunks are easier to remember than long strings of numbers. 5. Get enough sleep. Sleep is essential for memory. Your brain organizes and strengthens memories during sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Avoid screens before bed. Take power naps. 10 to 20 minutes. To boost recall. Example. If you study late into the night but don't sleep well, your brain won't retain much. But if you sleep 8 hours, your memory will be stronger the next day. 6. Eat brain-boosting foods.